Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Downs. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out. I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw is Sayin. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. He's got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down here for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
For offensive coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, they get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially more of your counter plays and your play action.
Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Well, I don't blame him to go with a quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
An important third down and goal now.
Get set.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. An inside give now from the shotgun.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. One back in the backfield and he'll get the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. And he's intercepted.
That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here on the running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Dropping back, it's Manning. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Scanning the field. It's saying. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Gibson. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Powers through. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They'll run it from the gun. Shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To the air, it's Sayan. The tight end has got it. Breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Boom. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Timeout, Texas.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Set, ready.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Wing, 221 wing. Here we go.
On the run, it's Peoples. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Peoples. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Texas.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Graham down the middle. It's Tate. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, his quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point makes the lead 11. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. "15 seconds left in the half. They'll line up on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Here comes a handoff. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in, the quarterback knew it, the offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To the air, it's Manning. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Moore. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time a completion. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made over the middle. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter. Ohio State 28, Texas 10.
And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out. It's Downs. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Makes the grab. It's Tate. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Ah, here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
And they'll set up with PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. To throw. It's Manning. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Look at the pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Gonna run it. It's Peoples. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pounding away with the run game. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense just takes a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial right into the clear. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.